How do you become more sexually attractive to women? If you look for advice on the internet, you'll probably get tips on, say, dressing well, having a mission in life, developing confidence, and so on. And while all that is good advice, getting results from following them just takes way too long. I mean, it'll depend on how long you've been sexually unattractive to women. It might take you months or even years before you start getting results with women. Now, let's get one thing straight. I think it's great that you want to know how to be sexually attractive to women. That's because being sexually unattractive is a massive roadblock. You'll never be successful with women while it's in the way. At the same time, you'll want to get over that roadblock as soon as you can. After all, life is short. So here's what this video will do for you. I'll show you not just one, but 3 faster ways to become sexually attractive to women. That way, you can work on becoming sexually attractive the slow and steady way. At the same time, you can also use the techniques in this video to start getting results quicker. The first of these 3 methods requires no effort at all. I'll tell you all about it after you take a moment to click the like button below. After you click like, I'll show you the first of 3 things you can do right now to become a more irresistible guy. Are you ready to become more irresistible? Then go ahead and give this video a like. I'll tell you the 3 ways on how to be sexually attractive to women immediately after you like this video. Deal? Great. So click like now. Done? Awesome. So here are 3 ways on how to be sexually attractive to women right now. The first way is to be independent of the outcome. Here's what that means. Most guys, when they interact with a woman they like, secretly want the interaction to go well. That is, these guys hope that at the end of the interaction, she'll be sexually attracted to them. And so these guys feel a lot of pressure as a result. And in their attempts to make her feel sexually attracted to them, they make dumb mistakes. And so the exact opposite of what they want happens. My advice? Change your mindset. Instead, go into the interaction with the mindset that says, if in the end she feels sexually attracted to me, great. If not, that's fine. We'll both have a good time anyway. If you do, then 2 things will happen. First, you won't feel any pressure, and so you'll be better able to have a great time with her. And second, she'll actually like you more, and that means she'll feel sexually attracted to you much more easily. So that's the first thing. Be independent of the outcome. Here's the second way to become more sexually attractive. Master sexual conversation. Now, this doesn't mean to talk to her like some sex-crazed maniac. That's just dumb. Instead, you simply got to be completely comfortable talking about sexual topics. A good, fun way to show this comfort is by playing a 1 question, 1 answer game with her. The rules of this game are simple. First, each of you takes turns asking the other a question. Your questions must be answered. Second, any question goes. And third, if either of you gets asked a question that's too intrusive, you can say pass. Then the other must ask a different question. You could then start with harmless questions like, who was your childhood crush? Then you can move on to more spicy questions like, when was your first kiss? And if she's still game, move on to sexy questions like, what was your first sexual experience? Every question and answer can branch off into a conversation. And the more fun the game goes, the more into it she gets, and the more comfortable she gets with you. And as a result, she'll attach those exciting sexual feelings to you. Pretty good, huh? Now, these 2 techniques are great, but they both have one major drawback. And that drawback is this. They don't really push her over the edge. Yes, they turn her on, and yes, they make her think of you in a sexual way. Unfortunately, they don't really make her want to show her sexual attraction to you. And that's really the catch. Unless she wants you enough to really show her interest, then she'll soon lose that interest. Whatever sexual attractions she feels for you will die out eventually. That's because it doesn't last forever. And so to avoid wasting all your efforts, you'll need to use the third technique too. The third technique is called the touch ladder. I'll explain how it works after you click the subscribe button below this video. After you click subscribe, you'll learn all about the touch ladder technique. You'll be amazed at how easily it can turn a woman on. Ready to learn how it works? Go ahead and subscribe to this channel because I'll share with you the touch ladder technique right after you subscribed. Deal? Great. So if you haven't subscribed, do it now. I'll wait here. Have you subscribed? Awesome. Now let me tell you all about the touch ladder technique. The touch ladder technique was developed by my friend and mentor, Derek Rake. And in case you don't know him, let me introduce you to him. Derek is the only dating coach in the world who uses the science of mind control. He teaches men how to trigger the right thoughts and feelings in women. This, in turn, influences the decisions these women make in their relationships. So it's not mind control in the cartoony sense. You don't control her mind per se, because that's impossible. Instead, you control her decisions by influencing her mind. That's the essence of mind control. Now, to become sexually attractive to women, you must influence her decisions too. To be specific, you want her to decide to show her sexual attraction to you. And how does a woman show her sexual attraction? She won't say it, she'll express it through her actions. She might start rubbing against you, or she might take you aside and kiss you, or she might invite you to her place. That's your goal, and that's the goal the touch ladder will help you achieve. As its name implies, the touch ladder is like a ladder of the ways you can physically touch a woman. The more sexual the touch is, the higher it is on the ladder. So, to give you an idea, a touch ladder might be designed this way. The first rung on the touch ladder might be a handshake or a high five. The second rung might be a hand on her shoulder, of which she hooks her arm around yours. The third rung might be touching her back or neck. The fourth rung might be some more physical contact. And the top rung is when she pulls you in to kiss you. You get the idea. The goal is to climb the touch ladder one rung at a time until she kisses you. And that's really important because if you don't touch a woman, she'll never feel sexually attracted to you. Touch is the key. And the touch ladder is the right way to use that key. So you start your relationship with a handshake or high five. Then, on your first date, you let her loop her arm around yours as you troop into the restaurant. And then, on a trip to the park, you touch her neck as you take a closer look at her necklace. On your third date, you get, say, a little touchy on the dance floor in a club. Do this, but don't be creepy. Be sure to be respectful and don't force yourself on her. Now, if at any point she resists your touch, that's fine. You simply go back to the previous rung on the touch ladder and stay there for a while, and then you try climbing the ladder again the next time. Climbing the touch ladder to the top can take one date, or it can take 5. It depends. As long as she doesn't reject you outright, and as long as you keep climbing the rungs, then you'll reach the top. Trust me. And that is how to be sexually attractive to women and not waste the opportunity. So are you excited to get started? Well, guess what? It gets better. As powerful as the touch ladder is, it's actually just a variation of an even more powerful technique. That technique is called fractionation. And while the touch ladder is powerful enough to push women over the edge, so to speak, fractionation has the power to make them feel sexually attracted to you forever. Yup, I'm serious. Forever. Fractionation does this by making a woman sexually and romantically addicted to you. It's an addiction that can last a lifetime. And that's important if you're looking for a long-term relationship. The touch ladder technique by itself can't make a relationship last forever. So the bottom line? If you only had time to master one mind control technique, it should be this one. It should be able to solve all the challenges you'll face in your love life instead of just a few. That technique would have to be fractionation. And I got just the thing for you. In just a moment, a link will come up inside this video. That link will take you to a special online masterclass on mind control. That masterclass will teach you everything you need to know about fractionation. So click on the link now. When the prompt comes up, type in your best email address. That's where you'll receive your invite ticket to the masterclass. If you want to become more sexually attractive to women, you need to master fractionation. It's the easiest, fastest way to make women fall in love with you. And that means this is the last masterclass you'll ever need. Go ahead, click on the link now and become a master of fractionation today. Do it. Click the link right now.